Welcome to the In English coffee office. Today is Sunday, January 11, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Morning, Alex. You look like you need that coffee as much as I do.
Good morning, David. You have no idea.
Rough start to the day.
Just a bit hectic. My alarm didn't go off, so I was rushing around like crazy.
I know the feeling. I barely made it in myself.
At least we are here now, right?
Exactly. Nothing a double espresso can't fix.
So, how is your week going? Are you hitting those sales targets?
We are getting there. It is a grind, but we are making progress.
Good to hear. We need to touch base later about the cone projections.
For sure. My calendar is open after 2 p.m.
Perfect. I will send you an invite.
By the way, speaking of business, did you catch the news on CNN Business yesterday?
I missed it. I was working late on the budget reports. What happened?
They released an article about these new Universal Translator earbuds.
Oh, really? I think I heard a rumor about those.
It is official now. They break down language barriers in real time for 50 languages.
Wow, 50 languages. That is impressive technology.
Tell me about it. It is going to be a total game changer for my department.
I can imagine. You deal with international clients all the time?
Exactly. I have a call with a supplier in Tokyo next week.
And you are thinking of using the earbuds?
I am tempted. It would make negotiations so much smoother.
Just be careful. Technology can be glitchy sometimes.
True. But imagine not needing a translator on the line.
It would certainly save time and resources.
And money. The bottom line is always about efficiency.
I wonder how accurate they are with nuances, though.
The article said they use advanced AI to detect context.
That is the tricky part. Context is everything in business.
I know, but even if it is 90% accurate, it helps.
I suppose so. It is fascinating how fast AI is moving.
It feels like we are living in a sci-fi movie sometimes.
As long as the robots don't take over my project management job.
Don't worry, Alex. You are irreplaceable.
Thanks, David. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
But seriously, it connects to another thing I read in the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, you are well-read this week?
I try to stay in the loop. This one was about the Panama Canal.
The expansion project. I thought that was delayed.
Not anymore. They announced the completion of the third expansion phase on January 8.
That is huge news for global logistics.
Absolutely, they can now handle those massive Gigamax ships.
I read about those. They carry an insane amount of cargo.
It means shipping costs might finally stabilize.
That would be a relief for our supply chain team.
I was thinking the same thing. We should mention it in the meeting.
Definitely. If transit times drop, we can promise faster delivery.
Exactly. It gives us a competitive edge.
It is amazing how infrastructure impacts our daily work.
It is all connected. The economy is a giant web.
And the canal is a major artery in that web.
I just hope the fees don't skyrocket.
They might increase, but the volume should offset it.
Let's hope so. I need my margins to stay healthy.
Always the salesman worrying about margins.
Hey, that is what pays for this coffee.
Fair point. But it is not all about work and money, is it?
Not always. Why, did you see something else?
Actually, yes. I saw a great piece in the Washington Post on Tuesday.
Let me guess. Something about art or history?
Close it is about the Smithsonian.
Okay, I am listening.
They announced their first permanent exhibition dedicated to video game history.
No way, are you serious?
Completely. They are treating games as a serious cultural art form.
That is awesome. I grew up playing video games.
Me too. It makes me feel a bit nostalgic.
Does this mean I can say my gaming habit is cultural research?
You can try telling your boss that.
I might just do that. Sorry, I can't work. I'm studying art.
I don't think that will fly, David.
Worth a shot, but seriously, that is cool.
It is. They have consoles from the 80s and 90s on display.
I bet they have the original Mario Bros.
The article mentioned that specifically.
I was the king of Mario Kart back in the day.
I was more of a Tetris fan myself.
Tetris? That explains why you are so good at organizing projects.
You know, I never thought about it that way.
It fits perfectly. You are just fitting blocks together all day.
That is a hilarious comparison.
See? Video games teach you life skills.
Maybe you are right. We should organize a team outing there.
To the Smithsonian? That would be a long trip.
Maybe just a local arcade then.
I am down for that. I will crush you at air hockey.
In your dreams, David. I have a mean strike.
We will see about that. But hey, back to the exhibition.
Right. It is interesting how society's view on games has shifted.
Yeah, it used to be seen as a waste of time.
Now it is a multi-billion-dollar industry and museum-worthy.
It shows how quickly culture evolves.
Just like the technology we were talking about.
Everything moves so fast these days.
Sometimes it is hard to keep up.
That is why we have these coffee breaks.
To process all the information.
And to wake up properly.
Speaking of waking up, look at the time.
Oh wow, is it 9:15 already?
We have been chatting for a while.
I need to prep for that 10 o'clock meeting.
And I need to finish that report before lunch.
It is going to be one of those days, isn't it?
Looks like it. But at least we are caught up on the news.
True, I feel smarter already.
Don't let it go to your head.
Too late. I am already planning my canal shipping strategy.
Just make sure you use the earbuds correctly.
Will do. I don't want to accidentally insult the client.
That would be a disaster.
All right, I better get back to my desk.
Me too. Let's catch up later about the cone numbers.
Sounds like a plan. Have a good one, Alex.
You too, David. Try not to work too hard.
I will try, but no promises.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.